What's going on, golfers? Here is a 5-minute full body mobility routine. Let's get started.
All right, the first exercise we're going to get started with is neck controlled articular rotations, or neck cars for short. You're going to be standing with your hands gently behind your back. You're going to go ahead and bring your chin down towards your chest. While keeping your chin towards your chest, you're going to rotate towards one collarbone. And then from there, you're going to tilt your head back as if you're going to empty your ear out behind your shoulder. And then from there, you're going to rotate your head backwards while looking up towards the ceiling, bringing your other ear towards the opposite shoulder. And then from there, keeping your ear close towards your shoulder, bring your chin down towards your collarbone. And while keeping your chin close to your chest, bring your chin back to the middle of your body. And then we want to do the same motions into the opposite direction. We're going to be doing 3 reps on each side. Great job on these. We only have one more going back in the other direction, and then we will be completed with neck cars. After those, you can go ahead and get down on the ground. You're going to be in a child's pose position. From there, you're going to take one arm and reach that arm out in front of you as far as you can on the floor. Turn your palm so it's facing the ceiling, and then lift that arm up towards the ceiling as best as you can while keeping the elbow straight, and then lower back down and reset. During this drill, make sure that you're not lifting your head and chest up as you're lifting your arm. And we're going to go ahead and do 5 reps on each side. Perfect. Go ahead and flip around to the other side, and we are going to repeat that process. This drill is great for stretching out the lats, which can be limiting your lead arm, especially as you're trying to create more width and depth in your swing. We're going to stay down in that child's pose position for the next drill. Take one arm, you're going to go ahead and put that elbow just in between your knees and leave that forearm down on the ground. With the other hand, you're going to go ahead and place that behind your back. And then from there, you're going to rotate towards the side that your hand is behind your back. Make sure when you're performing this drill, you're pretending like you're in the middle of a tube and you can't really lift yourself up too far. So making sure that you're just rotating through your shoulders, and as you're doing this drill and rotating, making sure that you're pushing down into the ground with the forearm and the arm that is on the ground in between your knees. We're going to be doing this drill for 5 reps on each side. This drill is going to be really helpful in helping you create more rotation through your upper and mid back, which is huge for the golf swing. We're going to go ahead and stay down on the ground, and now we're really going to work our hip rotation. So we're going to be sitting in a crab sitting position with our knees bent up and our hands supporting us back behind us. We're going to just go ahead and rotate one leg towards the middle of our body. When performing this drill, making sure that you're pulling up on your toes and your foot of the leg that you're rotating towards the body. That will just help lock that knee out. On this drill, we're going to be doing 8 reps on each side. When performing this drill, if you do have any sharp or stabbing pains, just stop short of that and possibly play around with the angle of your foot and your knee. That may be helpful in doing that, but whatever you do, make sure that you do not experience any sharp or stabbing pains in your hip or groin. Again, we're going to be staying down on the ground. This time we're going to get up into a half kneeling position. In that position, go ahead and tilt your pelvis backwards by squeezing your glute on the leg that's down back behind you. You should feel a good stretch along the front of your hip and possibly your quad. We're going to go ahead and hold that for 30 seconds on one side. If you want to make the stretch a little bit more spicy, go ahead and take that same side arm of the leg that's down back behind you and reach over and towards your opposite side of your body. That will get even more of a stretch. Go ahead and switch to the other side if you haven't done so already. And again, we're holding that stretch for 30 seconds. This is going to be a great stretch for stretching out those hip flexors. So if you're sitting for a majority of the day, especially at work or driving, this is going to be a great stretch for you. Staying down in that half kneeling position, we're just going to be lunging forward and really attacking our Achilles and our calves in this stretch. From here, you want to make sure that you're keeping your heel down as best as you can. If you want to have some assistance and use your hand to keep that heel down, you can. You should be feeling a good stretch in your Achilles and your lower calf. We're going to be doing 8 reps on each side. You should be finishing up on one side by now, and we can go ahead and flip to the other side. Again, this stretch is great, especially if you're sitting for a majority of the day. That's really going to help stretch out those calves. And tight calves have been highly correlated with early extension, which is not very good in the golf swing. As you know, it can probably cause some serious inconsistencies in your swing.
If you're looking for more ways to improve your golf game, I highly recommend you check out this video.